act in brackets. Sexual intercourse is permitted with a dead relative, regardless of whether he or she was single or married. I have to tell you, I cannot actually wrap my brain around that. I'm being honest with you, I can't do it. My brain just does not go there. Will not compute, cannot compute. That's what my brain is telling me. But it's in the Talmud. Yebamoth 55b, that's where you'll find it. A woman who had intercourse with a beast is eligible to marry a Jewish priest. A woman who had sex with a demon is also eligible to marry a Jewish priest. Sorry? The Talmud also states that if a Jewess has sex with her own son, she is only unfit for the priesthood if the boy was older than 9 years. What is going on in their crazy little heads? Everyone who sheds the blood of the impious is acceptable to God as he who offers a sacrifice to God. Take the life of the non-Jews and kill them, and you will please God, the same as one who offers incense to him. Jews are human beings. The other peoples of the world are not human beings, but beasts. A Jew is permitted to rape, cheat, and perjure himself, but he must take care that he is not found out, so that Israel may not suffer. And where is the eternal God in all this? Isn't he in heaven noting it all? You must watch, see the notes for the fate of Jerusalem and Israel. A Jew may violate, rape, but not marry a non-Jewess. That ends all the excerpts from the Talmud. So what do you think now? Still want to go and have a group hug with these people? You see, the problem for you is now you know. Before this, you might not have known. You can't say you don't know anymore. What are you going to do about it? You know, if that hasn't disturbed you, then I would think, well, you're really beyond hope. You really are. I found it distressing. You know, consider my position for doing this. It says, Sanhedrin 59a, a Goy, a non-Jew, me, who pries into the law, this same Talmudic law, must be killed. That's my position. Me telling you this, that's where it puts me, on the chopping block. So don't treat this thing lightly. You know, they're not talking about the law of God, as you saw there. That's nothing to do with the law of God. So basically the Talmud completely contradicts the Holy Bible and makes it null and void. Now you can understand how their military behaves in the Middle East with the Palestinians. But don't be confused. They're still under the control of Babylon, the Vatican. They control the banks, the governments, the money, the interest rates. These are the evil people who keep kicking you when you are down. They control the spin, the media. Don't let it confuse you. You know, I said about the Talmud is an abomination. I told you that it puts a death sentence on me telling you this. Literally so. Lady Jane Birchwood, 1994, the 80-year-old woman was arrested and prosecuted for the crime of publishing in a pamphlet some of what I told you there. So what they did, they brought a rabbi in, and the rabbi, because of his prestige, she lost her case. All that's there in black and white. She lost the case, sentenced to 3 months in jail and fined $1,000. Well, what does that tell you? It just tells you simply that the woman told the truth, and the judiciary is part of the same evil system, part of the false Jewish system. You know, you need to go and look at Brian Jerish, Common Purpose, and find out what is really going on. We'll have a link to that on the website. We've got so much information, we're never going to get through it. But as I say, you can go to the website and you'll be able to pick up another 20 minutes of information. You know, the idea of moving all these Russian Jews down there is not what God plans. God will move the people back in His own time. You know, there is a conspiracy. People keep talking about conspiracies. Well, there is a conspiracy. But the conspiracy isn't what people think. And this is where I'm going to have to leave this, okay? It says in Jeremiah 11:9, "And the Lord said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They are turned back to their iniquities of their forefathers." So that is where the conspiracy is. And it says in verse 14, I've seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem a horrible thing. They commit adultery, walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none doth return from his wickedness. They're all of them unto me as Sodom and the inhabitants of Gomorrah. So it keeps telling us the same thing over and over. So this is where we're going to have to wrap this up. As I say, I urge you to go to the website, because there is so much more information. There's so much more information. You know, where you've got Kissinger saying about killing the useless eaters, Madeleine Albright, you know, surprisingly finding out she was a Jew. How do you surprisingly find that out? I'm surprised I found out I was a West Indian. But she thought that the death of 100,000 children in Iraq was worth it to achieve their objectives. You know, we have to ask, why are we fighting wars? Who benefits? Where does the money end up? And you'll always tend to find it's the pockets of the false Jews. The final thing I'd just like to mention, and that's going to be really brief, is Zimbabwe. You know, you go in there and you'll see the luxury of Mugabe and his wife, but he's got 6 generals who don't want to give up their luxurious lifestyle. But behind them all is a guy called Nicholas Van Hoogstraten. I would tell you, he is a false Jew. But on the document you'll find details of their luxury plane and all the rest of it. So we've got to wind this up now, and I just thank you very much for watching, and I urge you to go to the website, because as I said, the document has more facts on there, so you can see that there, as the Revelation 2 and 3 says, these false Jews are blasphemous. That was the main point I was trying to get across to you. And we have to disassociate ourselves from them and rather seek a personal relationship with the eternal God and listen to Him, repent, listen to Him, obey, and do what He says. That is our only hope. There's no other hope. There's no other way out of our dilemma. So this is PJ from PJ's Kitchen saying cheerio for now until the next time.